I have a box. And it's spooky season, witches. Hi. The weather is playing with me. I feel like every time I make a video it's going to rain. But global warming is also a thing. Never mind that it's supposed to be summer and it's like 12 degrees. Hello, hi, my name is Kara and I haven't made a video in a while. And instead of boring you with the details, I'm going to show you my box. So I have what I call my box. It's got all my writing stuff in, and the reason I have my box is because I can't just sit and type in one room. I move around. I move from my office to my bedroom, to my parents' room, to my parents' bedroom, to my dad's office, then to my boyfriend's house, and either in his kitchen / dining room or his bedroom or the lounge. So, and it was getting quite tiresome to carry around 6 different notebooks, plus all my highlighting stuff, plus all my notary stuff, plus my laptop. So I decided it would make my life easier just to chuck everything in a box and carry the box around with me instead. And it actually has made my life a lot easier. Everything I need is inside this box. And I'm going to show you what's inside and just show you, give you kind of like a peek into my writing, I wouldn't say process, but my writing process. I have tea before we start dissecting the box. So this is my box. It's got wheels and everything. It was really cheap to get. This is what it looks like inside. It has my laptop. It literally has everything that I need for a good writing session. I'll go through the things one by one just to show you what I have inside my box and show you how neatly packed it is, even though it never looks as neat as this ever. So the first thing that I have in my box is my laptop. You can't see it. My laptop. I'm really not going to go into details because I'm pretty sure everyone knows what a laptop is for in the writing world, you know. As well as my laptop, I have my headphones. The charger and everything is inside. Sorry, the light is really just messing with me. And my power supply that I need obviously for my laptop. And that's pretty much it for the electronics minus external hard drive. That's it. The next thing I have is kind of like a box within a box. So it's got everything that I need to make videos. So it's got my GoPro, it's got my mouse for when I don't want to use the trackpad on the laptop, sharpener, pencils, drawing stuff, highlighters because I color code some of my notes. So it's got 2 sets of highlighters, pastel and neon. It's got my external hard drive. It's got an extra notebook as if I don't have enough, file fasteners to keep my notes together, and the space case that I have that has all my other things in to make notes, to write in my notebook, to note important things. I'm sure I'm not the only writer that has a stationary obsession. But anyway, I keep that inside my box because, like I said, I like color coding all my notes, all my characters, locations and everything, so that's really helpful. The next thing I have are these books. So I'll go through them. Oh, this isn't a book. This is a sketch kit that I got so I don't have to carry pencils around. But guess what I do because I have an obsession with stationery? Then I got this really pretty notebook from my dad. The next thing I have is a sketch pad with some sketches, but I don't really, as you can see, I don't really use it. I maybe use it to make notes for studying. I always carry around a book that I'm reading because I love reading. You can learn a lot from reading. This is a book that I bought from Comic-Con Africa this year, a couple of weeks ago. And I'm really excited to read it. It looks very interesting, but I always carry a book around with me just to, you know, get the imagination jump started. Next thing. So the next thing that I have in my box are these 3 plastic envelope files. Each one has something different that I need for my story, for my writing, and I'll take you through them one by one. So this one is kind of obvious. These are my maps, sketches. I'm a very visual person, so when I see a building in my head, I like to sketch it out just to see what my character sees, you know, to be closer to them. They're not really good, but they help me, as you can see. So, and there's just file dividers in here because I have a lot of files. I have a stationery obsession. These don't come for me. So yeah, whenever I draw a new map for a new location that I just need some clarification on, I draw the map, I redraw it so I can understand it better, and then I put it in here. The next file I have is this one. So like I said, I color code all my stuff, so I have a lot of these
sticky file markers, as they're called. I have so many, it's ridiculous. So I use these to sorry, I didn't know I had another one.
So I use these to distinguish location, character traits. I'll show you a sec what I use them for when I go through my notebooks, but it just helps me find specific notes a lot easier. So I really like them. They're very useful. And these are all my printouts and notes from old stories. The last file really isn't anything exciting. It has an exam pad for if I want to write something down or properly think about sketching out. And then I have some study notes here from when I was doing grammar, some short story ideas, and how to write a synopsis because I am terrible at writing summaries. So that's relatively new, and some other junk. This is the junk file. So, you keep falling. I know. Now you're tangled up. This file accurately represents what just happened. Next thing, I have had to change location. So, I'm in my dad's office now. Anyway, where was I? So, the most important thing in my box that I have, other than my laptop, I would say is my notebooks. As you can see, I've had a lot. This is the latest one. And this is what I mean by the file saving. I don't actually know what these are called, but I have a lot of them. I use these, let me show you. See, I use them to distinguish certain things. So if I'm looking for a certain thing, or for example, a certain character, I know to go to the orange tabs, and then I can find them. I also color code the pages, just so it helps me find my stuff a little bit better. I promise there's a lot more to my story than this. But anyway, this is the latest one. And then this was the one that I started writing in 10 years ago. As you can see, it's been through some stuff. With every rewrite I've written in a new book in hopes that I would neaten it up. But I really like the system that I have going on here. I've got an extra notebook, but I've used the front part just to write down all the character names, because sometimes I do forget the character names or what species they are, so it's nice to have that. And that is all that I have in my box. Did you enjoy that? Okay. It was a very random video and I'm not 100% sure why I made it, but I thought maybe that it would be helpful to someone that travels a lot or that writes a lot in different rooms. So hopefully my box kind of gave you an idea on how to carry everything. And it's just to give you a peek into my writing process. It's chaotic, but I feel like that is just how my brain works. But I think that's all for now, because I'm gonna go. I have writing to do. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.